Hello guys, this is NSLD here. Another vlog, another update. Basically I was in New York City just this last weekend, and it was a very short trip. I know it's been almost a year since I last went there, but didn't have much time really to sort of go out to beer bars and sample of draft beer. But still I somehow managed to blow over $100 on beer in 3 or 4 places. First I went to Albany and I stopped by at Westmere Beverage Center. Unfortunately Chad from Chad's Beer Reviews, who's a frequent visitor of that place, and that's how I learned about the beer shop anyway. He was out of town that day, so I couldn't meet him. But I met Jeremy, the manager there. I told him I saw his I saw Chad's review of his beer. This is the beer I got. He started his own sort of brewery. This is the beer they make, the Steadfast Beer Company, and this is the Sorghum Pale Ale. It's a gluten-free beer brewed without any barley, and instead they use the sorghum grass sort of thing. I'll try it out. It's supposed to be a nice kind of mixture between a gluten-free taste and American-style pale ale. This was about $6 or $9. The thing I noticed about Westmere, and I've been there once. Well, now I've been there twice, but I guess this was my second visit there. So the one thing I noticed about Brew Crew, I guess compared to my first visit last year, is that the prices are kind of high. In particular, all the imported beers are way more expensive than they are in Canada. But of course, the selection is well impressive. So I just had to get this beer, for example. This is the Echt Steinkertler Rauchbeer. This is the Weizen. So I've had the regular, the Merten, but this one is a smoked wheat beer. So that was just too exciting, and we can't get this in Canada. We just get the regular one. So this was about $5 or $6, but I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a try still. Then I got a few beers I've already tried. I just really, I'm eager to revisit them. Essentially, this is the Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA and Old Rasputin, which I just reviewed a week or 2 ago. It just was really good beer. I want to age it and see how it goes. Then I got a few, still at Westmere, got a few more. The Ommegang BPA, the Belgian style pale ale. And I've also, over the weekend, I've tried the Hennepin, or Hennepin, which was actually brewed in Belgium, but it's still part of the range of beers. Then I got this one, really wanted to try this, the 6 Point Resin. It's a double IPA from Brooklyn. Haven't had any beers from this brewery, so I decided this would be a good place to start. Still at Westmere, I got the Southern Tier Iniquity, which is another beer I kind of saw somebody review. This was actually reviewed by the Albany and NYC from Ontario. So I saw the Rhino review it, and I thought, boy, this is a really attractive beer. I really want to try it. So it's an Imperial Black Ale, also very hoppy. Then I think this was the last beer, no, second last beer I got at Westmere. This was $14 and $15, really expensive, but this is kind of rare. This is kind of hard to find. So I got this Dogfish Head Noble Rot. This is a sort of a Saison style beer, but brewed with infected. It's some sort of a grape that was infected on purpose, and should be a nice beer, nice big one too. Okay, then the last one I got was this Dogfish Head Worldwide Stout, and actually wanted to try the 120-minute IPA from this brewery. But I think it's either that I couldn't find it at this beer shop, or they just didn't have it at the time. So I've heard things about this big stout, but I'd completely forgotten that this is an 18% beer. Moreover, it's a very expensive one, so I didn't check the prices or anything, just bought it. And then I was wondering why I spent so much money in that place. I didn't get that many beers. And then I looked back at the receipt, and this was $13 for a single bottle. But the good news is that this is a 2010 release, so according to Sam Calagione, the head brewer, the master, the brewmaster of Dogfish Head, this beer is supposed to age really well. So it's already been aged for me. That's quite nice. Okay, so the remainder of the beers the remainder of these beers I got from New York City. mostly at Whole Foods. The Flying Dog, a Raging Bitch, kind of a bit of a notorious beer, mostly for the artwork, but it's a Belgian style IPA, and I want to try that. I just had to. Then I was really eager to try some rye IPAs. I've never had that style, so I picked up this new release from Sierra Nevada. This is the Ruthless Rye 2012 release, and then I found this Founders Red's Rye PA. Should be nice as well. Another American IPA. This is the Victory Hop Devil from Pennsylvania. And then two big beers. Got them at Whole Foods, $9 each plus tax. The Hercules Double IPA from Great Divide. This is another beer from Colorado. And this one again, I've seen a couple of reviews prior to leaving to New York City, so I decided to pick this one up. This is the Maharaja Imperial India Pale Ale from Avery. It's of Colorado as well. Okay, and then finally in Brooklyn, I was just buying a few beers to have on the Saturday night with my cousin and his friends, and I picked up a couple Baltica beers, the Russian brewery. Well, actually it's not owned by Russians anymore, it's sort of just the brand name that's left over. I think it's Carlsberg that acquired this brewery. This is the Baltica 4. I was actually planning to just bring myself a nice bottle of the 6, which is a porter. And I love that beer, and I always want to have it at least once or twice per year. But this one is something I had before, but I just had completely forgotten how this tastes, and it was really nice. It was a nice kind of dark, dunkel style, kind of Munich style lager, really nutty and really fruity, and nice caramel note as well. Nothing too crazy about it, just a very nice drinkable beer. So I'll probably give us a nice brief review sometime. Okay, so I've got 16 beers all in all, and I'm really excited, and I don't regret spending that much money anyway, because I can't get any of these beers here, so it's always a nice thing to bring back from a trip to the United States, I guess. Cheers guys, Tixie beer.